Hey, welcome to Old Bassett Timbers. I'm Dale, and today we're going to be mucking about with a little bit more burl. So this is a bit of red mallee burl. This is how it comes to me. This is a burl-cap. Looks pretty gnarly. A lot of people would just think that this is a bit of rubbish. So this is what I start with, and we're going to turn this into something pretty damn gorgeous. Let's get it on.
Very nice.
What a pain in the ass that is. Sometimes that happens though with really rock hard burl. It happens, screws are in there, so now I've got to play around for probably half an hour and extract the damn things. Oh well, shit happens. That's what happens with this really hard stuff. Waxing the screws didn't actually help this time. Could have actually pre-drilled them, but nah, it's too much like hard work. Although it would have saved me a lot of hassle. Okay, onwards and upwards. Now the tricky start begins. It'll just take some time. Patience is a virtue. now I know that I'm at the bottom of it, so just got to whack it out now. It has been an extra 10 minutes or so of mucking about to get this far. But this is a little bit like of one of those things of when you do a mistake or you stuff something up, you just fix it. It just takes a little bit of time. No one's actually going to know about any of this that's happened at the end of the day because you're not going to be able to see any of it. The only way you know is because this idiot has decided to film it and show you guys how much of a dick that I've been. Happy days. Finally, they're all finally out. Happy days. Now we can actually get back to doing a little bit of proper woodworking. Far out. What a dick. Anyway, I guess this is just what happens when things just don't go quite according to plan. Yep. Okay. Let's keep going and do some proper tuning again. Right. Oh yeah, just something else, just by the way. After you've done really stupid stuff like that and done some kathwacking with the tapometer on the lathe, make sure you always go back and double check with your chuck key and tighten everything up at the back, just to make sure that nothing's come loose. This is just so rock solid hard that it's pretty unlikely that it would have moved, but every time I actually do anything like this, always go back and double check, because you don't want this to come a little bit of a missile in the shed because you haven't checked on things. Just a bit of safety. Okay, note to self. Bucket has gone through the bottom. Knew I was going to do that. Well, bollocks. Bollocks and bollocks to that. That was looking really good until I decided to take an extra cut to try and get rid of a little tiny bit of imperfection. I knew better than that, and I opened the shed when I shouldn't have been playing. Right. Now I've got to try and fix something. Got to resurrect something. This is $50 worth of timber down the toilet. We'll work something out. Onwards and upwards. This has been a disaster right from the word go. Well, this is how far we've got. So it's all glued up. I've got a bit of plywood in there, a disc that's sitting in against the tailstock. That's all pushed in. That's all reasonably tight. And that's what the stem is going to look like. So the base is going to finish sort of, you know, where the end of that turning bit is. So I'm not going to have that big chunk there. But for a save, and of course then I've just got to fiddle around and fit on the inside of that. But there we go. So far so good. I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. Bloody hell, what a job. Well, it's all finished. What an epic around this damn thing. It's just been fighting me every step of the way with this one. But here it is. Oh, what do you think? I think that actually looks pretty nice. On the inside, that's how we've ended up with the fix. And that's pretty clean. I mean, yeah, it does look like a fix, but it looks like a proper meant to be type thing. But in terms of the base, hang on, I've got my grubby hand in the way. There we go. How about we hold it from the bottom? Having two hands would be handy sometimes, hey. But what do you reckon? I reckon that fits in there really nicely. The shape and the tightness of the fit is pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Not too shabby. And thankfully, someone has already bought it. That actually makes it all worthwhile after so much hassle and aggravation. Anyway, maybe the next one might be a little bit easier with less complications and stuff-ups that were actually my fault. Anyway, next time. See ya.